Hello and welcome. I'm the Autistic Modeler. Today we're going to be building another Dodge. This time it's the Touch Tone Terror by AMT. Come on in, let's take a look at it. The Autistic Modeler is proud to be partnered with Round 2 Models, the makers of great kits from AMT, MPC, and Polar Lights. Get yours today. Well, all right, this is a cool kit. Let's take a look at the box, because you know I really love the box art. That is super cool. If anybody remembers, this was originally issued by IMC back in the late 60s. I happen to have my original still here. The box is virtually identical, other than that badge there and that badge there. Box is virtually the same. It's a little thicker than your original, a little bit different shape, but the artwork is the same, which is cool because I like the artwork. Flames coming out of there. This is a 3-in-1 unit. You can build this with the canopy tint, a regular telephone pickup, Frisco sleeper, or drag. There's our telephone version there. Got a ladder rack. And it has a cardboard insert telephone booth you put together. So that's pretty cool. Telephone decals on it. And then there's our Frisco sleeper version with that cardboard like pop-up tint. And it has this cardboard, I'm guessing it's just like a, I really don't know what that is. It's like another canopy. I don't know. Kind of looks like a phone booth, but it's cardboard. Pretty cool stuff. And then there's all what you get inside. So let's look at the plastic. Well, here's that body, that Dodge A100 body. Looks really good. Doesn't look warped or anything. I mean, you gotta think. I mean, there's a little flash on it, but this was originally issued in 1968, I think. Late 60s. So it's pretty much stood the test of time here. So that's pretty good. And then there's our glass. Looks really nice. Taillights and whatnot on there. Looks really good. And then I think this is the back of the cab. It fell off one of the runners. And then you get 2 engines in there. You get your stock 318 engine. I'm sorry, actually this I think is, well, one of them's the 318. I think this is the 318. This is your Hemi. Yeah, this is the Hemi here with your automatic. And this is the 318 with the manual transmission. Stock air filter, front cover. Our pipes there for the intake for that Hemi. Got some pipes there. This is really cool. Little tiny radiator. Look at that guy. Pretty neat. And then over here, you got your dashboard, your front suspension parts. I think this is a battery box. There's a seat belt, push bumper, stock wheels right there, big parachute, rear axle, steering column. Pretty neat stuff. And then there's our doors. The doors open on this, so that's kind of cool. Tailgate, inner and outer tailgate, inside door panels. Those little front seats. And this is some of the telephone parts here. There's a little telephone receiver there, right there. That's a seat for something. That's kind of weird. These wheels. Some kind of maybe a little bike or trike or something. I'm not familiar. I don't remember. And there's a ladder rack. That's pretty neat. And then here's that engine cross mount for that wheelie poppin' Hemi version there. And there's part of the roll cage. And I think this is like a stand so you could have the truck like doing a wheelie. So that's pretty neat. And there's our hinges for our doors. Be careful when you cut them off. And then there's the stock frame with our engine mount and everything there. There's our wheel backs. right there. Pretty good. And then there's our floorboard and everything. Our engine doghouse cover, fuel tank, springs, axle piece. And then there's our chrome. Really good looking wheels there. Front and rear bumper, fuel tank, like a moon tank. There's our Hemi valve covers, our stock 318, and then dashboard inserts. These little hubcaps, pretty neat. A mirror, separate door handles, part of the blower, big foot gas pedal, that's pretty neat. Cool stuff. And then here's our decal sheet. It's been improved from the original. There's more stuff on here. There's like a telephone dial, or not dial, but you know, the push button thing and all that. Some sponsor decals and telephone decals in here. So this is really nice. And then it comes with this cardboard stuff. This is for the Frisco sleeper part of it. This cardboard thing, you put that together, so that's pretty cool. And then there's more of it. This is the bottom of the telephone booth part. And a tent and whatnot. Pretty cool. There's our telephone booth. Right there. And then there is the pop-up sleeper part if you want to do that. So that's pretty neat. And then you get 2 slicks. They are brand name. It has Goodyear on it. You get 2 of those. Those are really nice. And then you get 5 of the stock tires here. There's no brand name on these, but they're good, nice rubber. Those will look really good on a stock version. And then here's our book. And it shows each of the versions here you can build. Our camper version, or telephone truck, or drag. And here shows you that 318. Yeah, I was correct. That one with the manual is the 318. And then finish that up. There's our axle. And this is to build it the stock version. Right there. Go into that. And then there's our stock doghouse seats and floorboard for the bed. Like that right there. Pretty simple stuff. All right, and then it says to not glue the tailgate there. And all the other little bits. And here's how they put that cardboard stuff together. Pretty cool. And there's that ladder rack right there. Wheel options, and then our decal options there. Pretty neat. And then this version over here shows that Hemi engine right there and how to set it up for the, and then you got the seats and everything. You got to cut the floorboard out to put that Hemi version in there with your roll cage and stuff. And see, here's the drag race version over here to tell you how to finish it up and everything. So right there. And then, oh, there is a stand there so you can have it doing the wheelie. So that's pretty cool. This is a really cool kit. So I want to decide what version I'm going to do. Stick with me. Well, all right, it's that time again. That's right, final assembly. Let's take a look at this. Well, first, let's look at that Dodge body. That turned out really neat. These doors were really a trick bag to build to make them work. But it turned out pretty cool. I really enjoyed that, even though it was kind of a pain in the neck to do. I like building models with functional details like that. Decals turned out really well. Pretty cool. And then there's our tires. Goodyear, sanded them down. Turned out pretty good. Then there's our Hemi engine with the headers and everything. Looks pretty awesome. Our roll cage. Steering column, steering wheel. Some chrome bits in the front there. It comes with a stand, so that way you can display it with it. Front wheels up in the air, so that's pretty neat. Parachute, battery box, our moon tank for their fuel, some tail lights, no glass on this version of it, some grill, and we'll finish her up and I'll be right back. Stick with me. Here it is, all finished. The Touch-Tone Terra A100 by AMT. This was a cool kit. The doors open on this. It comes with this cool stand, Hemi engine, and it comes with an extra engine if you don't want to use either one version. So you have this extra 273 or 318. I decided to build it up and paint it. And it came with a telephone booth and some telephone accessories, depending on what version you build. And this was a cool kit. It was fiddly putting them doors together. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't recommend this for a first kit, but if you like the kit, buy it, maybe put it in the stash for a while, and then when you got a few kits under your belt, go ahead and tackle this one. Because this is a very old kit. Even though it's brand new now, it actually came out in the 60s, so the designing and techniques they used were a lot different than what they got now. But it goes together pretty well if you follow your instructions and then watch some of the special versions you got to do on each step depending on what version you're going to build, if you're doing the telephone truck or the drag version or that camper version. So there's different steps involved with doing it. But it turned out really cool. I really like these decals. The decals were fabulous. Came off the paper super easy. The final assembly, I didn't run into any trouble except for this roll bar. It kind of fits in there-ish, I guess you could say. So kind of fit it how you like to get it in there. The grill fits kind of okay. The rest, everything else went together flawlessly. I didn't have any trouble. My beautiful wife put together the telephone booth made out of cardboard. And she helped out with that. And it turned out really neat. I really like the stand so you can see it pulling the front wheels just like the real one. So I hope you enjoyed following along and watching me build it. And until next time, I'm the Autistic Modeler. Happy modeling.